Top of the top. We up. Let's go. What up? We up. What's up, y'all? What's up? We're back. Back again. Back again. What's up? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Everybody that's catching this live. We live as we always are around this time of the morning. Another fast week, Thursday, y'all. Go at it again. What's up? Shout out to everybody that's up. What's up, Uncle Diddy? What's up, Sandra? Intro. What's up? Shout out to the new people. Shout out to everybody that found this channel. So every day I've been studying the AI takeover every day, man. That's how I be measuring it, like it's a war or something. So yeah, I haven't seen nothing yesterday. Look like YouTube was quiet yesterday. Other than that, we back at it again. All right, y'all. We're gonna close out on this Thursday, man. That's how I get. By the time it's Thursday, be like, wow. Let's go. Y'all know how it is after that hump day. What's up, Punches? What's up, bro? What's up? Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. What's up, Tiger? Everybody in the background. What's up, Sandra? What's up? Hold up. What's up, Crystal? YouTube commercials be in Spanish, yeah. They be what's up? What's up? What's up? Yes. All I know is they control everything, man. It's like it's weird to me because I don't see humans no more. Like I said, I don't see humans like that. So whoever, like, if you know what I mean by that, people that go live and they be in front of the camera and shit. I don't see people like that. I don't see humans like that. If I do, it's like a little bit. It's like sprinkles, all AI. So what I do is, like I said, I know what type of AI. Some AI videos are straight trash, straight fake titles, all of that. So like I said, I know the real AI videos from the fake ones. So if you don't know how to watch YouTube, you're going to watch a lot of fake shit. You're going to waste your time clicking on stuff. You're just going to be going through it. That's how it's set up. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into it. Y'all up. Let's just go. All right. We got, hopefully we're going to get some more laughs today, y'all. Hopefully we get some more laughs. All right. Because y'all see they don't stop. And I forgot to load the cover again, man. Anyway, let's go, man. We spoke about this yesterday. Everybody's talking about LeBron clown ass. So just to confirm it. See? Everything but a basketball. You've never seen him do this. All right, so just letting you know, we just moving on from that. Also, y'all, like I said, man, you can clearly see what's going on since the Diddy trial came. I mean, everything we're going through, everything we've seen, everything we spoke about, how that's going to be the main traction. We was able to watch how it went from May to July, then it died out, and then it came back. But I'm not going to lie, when the Diddy came back, it only came back for a couple days. So that's that. But now we're going to get into what else I said. Everybody else that's left out here, they're going to be finished. They're going to be embarrassed. Mary J. Blige is doing a movie tour, y'all. Here we go. They all do the same shit. So, same thing Taylor Swift just did. Mary J. about to do it. The movie, well, like I say, for the Mary J. fans, it's good because you can go to the movies and see the Mary J. concert because she live at Madison Square Garden, filming it for the movie screen. I think that's the new stuff they doing. So for y'all probably got to watch out. No more concerts for y'all, right? You got to watch it in the movies. I think that's what it is. But other than that, J-Lo did a movie and an album. It flopped. Will Smith did an album, documentary. It flopped. Now Mary is trying to do something, and I'm one to tell you it's probably going to flop. Now, I know Mary fans are going to support her, but like I keep telling y'all, we at a time now where just their little fans is not going to work. So I'm going to be honest, Mary probably going to be embarrassed. Yeah. Then you're going to see, for some reason, after Diddy gets his time, Mary is trying to move on with her career. So like I said, man, we're going to watch this. Also, we got to speak about Fat Ass Joe. because it is being said that Fat Joe is using, him and his lawyers are using dirty tactics on the other lawyers. It's all alleged. And people forget, I mean, I don't know what's up, but the lawsuit is also on Rock Nation. So my opinion, Jay-Z gonna dispose of Fat Joe. As soon as Jay-Z get a chance to wipe his hands of Fat Joe gonna get canceled. All right, but yeah, Fat Joe is pathetic. So we're gonna look at that. Then we're gonna look at what we already know. I'm gonna give you my prediction. Deion Sanders is gonna be fired. If he make it through this year, that's a good thing. But after this year over with, he will be fired. That's my opinion. All this blood clot in my leg stuff. Then I'm watching media. I'm watching his friend. You know Deion friends post. Let's pray for Deion. Pray for Deion. All you celebrities, take your prayers, shove it up your ass. All right. We don't want to hear y'all saying pray for nobody no more. All right? Nobody cares. But what I don't get with Deion Sanders is this, y'all. Somebody got to explain this to me. I thought when you play football and you was a man that played football and baseball, I thought Deion Sanders was so athletic and healthy. So are you not noticing that Deion Sanders is supposed to be so healthy, but he just been sick, getting toes cut off, all this shit. When I said yesterday, I got elders in my family that have not been as sick as Deion Sanders. That's what I don't get with these people. Supposed to be so healthy. They work out, they this and that, they the best. But now he's sick, a decrepit old man, his blood clots, he can't stand up, feet, toes chopped off. Which one is it? Like I said, I got elders in my family. They straight. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no blood clots and all that. So that's what I'm saying, man. They need to stop their shit because you only hear about Deion blood clots when he lose. But he playing himself, y'all, because he did something, and it ain't because of his record. I'm going to show you my opinion why he going to be fired. We're going to go into it today. Shout out to everybody that's I was letting y'all pull up. Let's go. What I say? Everybody else left out here, anybody affiliated with Diddy will be finished. Anybody affiliated with BT will be finished. Anybody from a certain era will be finished. Deion is from a certain era. The Cowboys, that's their 93, 94, 95, 96. Yeah. Every celebrity from the 90s into now. All right. So look, when I said nobody's going to make it without Diddy, and I said after Diddy, they're going to start focusing on all his affiliates. Because I'm going to have to say it again 1,000 times. They are performing for a certain era. You accept Mace and Cameron. People that was not raised with Cameron don't know shit about their music. They are cooking them. They are destroying them. You have no, see, this is why I had to denounce all the New York stuff. I'm always going to love the people. But people let these fools, see, what y'all don't get is they represented New York to the world. That's who they are known for. That's who they are. But what y'all don't get is they've been the ones making New York look bad. It's the New York rappers. They are clowns. And nobody from New York ever addresses them, which gives you the whole scenario of how they're all friends. Like, you get it? No, y'all, it's a reason for this. When they online playing around, people dragging their ass. I told you, man. It's on TikTok, everywhere else. So, Mace is being exposed for wearing a wig. Jay-Z been getting dragged for wearing a wig. Everybody already know they be wearing makeup, lipstick, wigs, the black wigamores. No, they gonna keep getting dragged because their time is up. This shit going viral on them, man. Like I say, man, they gonna be slayed out here, y'all. Let's go into it. Cause family, this is part 2 from last year, man. That's why I told you we in this season. I love it. We in the dark season. You know what I mean? It's gonna get dark for a lot of people. What I mean is, ain't nobody gonna shine. So let's go back to Mace. Like I said, I want y'all to see they're in a delusional world, y'all. They're in a delusional world. I don't know what they think they're doing. Hopefully they're making some money. They're not going to make no millions. But this the thing as well. They're not realizing they're older. They're not realizing that this internet is different from everything else. When you playing around on the internet, y'all, you become a clown. Once you become a clown, you're always going to be a clown. They also not realizing they're older. They're in their 40s. They're going on 50. So it's making them look worse when they have all this stupid shit. It's looking worse. Then the truth is they didn't advance in their career. So you know what makes them corny for them? They're not like the other celebrities. See, I kind of feel, I'm going to say this. I kind of feel bad for Shannon a little bit. Only reason why I feel bad for Shannon, because he put in work a long time. And he looking sad sitting up. When Shannon go live, y'all, he looking sad to me now. He starting to look sad. He just looks sad. Because Shannon when I look at Shannon, look like you know he need to do that shit. But I really look at Shannon, all that shit he threw down the drain. Because y'all know football take a lot of work. From high school on up to that's a lot of work. He threw it all out the window. All that TV shit. So I don't feel sorry for celebrity, but when I say I feel bad, it's like he's sad. He's a sad case. He's sad, y'all. It's sad. But I give Shannon his credit. You know why? People like Shannon, they was irrelevant the whole time. They were relevant the whole time. See, Mase played this game of being missing for 15 years and come back out. And he thinks he's funny. He thinks I don't know what he thinks. But what he don't know is that camera been zooming in on his wig, his toupee, his man piece. Which shows how old they are. Which shows that there's nothing wrong with being old, y'all. But it's also going to be shown when you're trying to be too hard to be too young. You're going to look like a clown. All right? So I just wanted you to know that and see all Diddy affiliates will be destroyed. They're going to keep being clown. They're going to be the next content. Everybody left standing is going to be the content. See? When you have all these money-hungry, thirsty young people trying to get paid off content, they saying, who's next? Hey, didn't Mase used to be with Diddy? He used to be with him too, right? And they go do homework. Yeah, let's get them. That's what they doing. That's what they doing, y'all. Everybody. That's right. So I just want to try to see, man. Popular rapper podcasters. See? They were rappers, y'all. Now they're podcasters. I'm going to keep telling you. Even though podcasts been out since 2009, all the rappers are now podcasters. What did I say, y'all? In the last day, they will all be podcasters. What is for a rapper and an actor, for a celebrity that was big being a podcaster? What is that for them? Prison. Anybody, man, that was in this game that started their channel to tell their truth, salute to you. This ain't about you. This is about fools that was supposed to be big with big ass mouths. Had their time already. There's a lot of things. Everybody didn't get their time. Everybody didn't get their shine. A lot of people was in the game, but they didn't get what they were supposed to get. No, bastards like Mason them got everything they were supposed to get. So that's what I'm telling you. When I said the joke's on them now, they didn't know they was sitting here to be our entertainment. The only difference is entertainment they're going to give me is not the entertainment they thought they was going to give me. I don't care about what they talking about. But every time they get dragged, I will laugh. And they will be my entertainment. But then again, like I said, y'all, they don't get it because they stupid. They think because they on Revolt, because they on Breakfast Club, and they on YouTube. But that has nothing to do with Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X. All right, it has nothing. I told you I'm going to keep updating every day. All platforms with no filters, no freaking commercials are all the platforms they're getting dragged on. All right, that's it. That's why I always keep y'all up to date so you won't be late. All right? Same thing with Fat Joe. Jadakiss is so stupid. He had no clue Fat Joe was using him. Because if Jadakiss was listening, I told Jadakiss last year Fat Joe's career was over for many reasons. I also said Fat Joe cannot sustain his career without nobody black. He don't have no hits without nobody black. But Jadakiss is so much of a sorry-ass Negro, he does a podcast with Fat Joe. When Fat Joe name is already dirt, I'm going to prove it today. All right? Plus, they splitting money. Also, don't forget, remember I told you, I got a special TV that be telling me the truth about their views. We're going to look at some more views today. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I have no clue what's going on. But I know one thing. Something ain't right. Shout out to everybody that's up. What's up, Denise? What's up, Shalise? Kimmy Lou? What's up, QB? Angela the dog. What's up, Red Skin? What's up, Mally C? All right, let's go. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Like I said, Killer knew that Mase was going to claim. See that? 3,800 views a day ago. Looks like the loser for no fame got more views than them. I'm just saying that because I don't be on no big platform. I was never no rapper. I was never signing no label. I was never big as them. All I want to know is, how do people have all these views one day, but when I see them on certain days, their views don't look that big? Huh? I don't care what you're talking about, y'all. I've been showing you this on many occasions. 3,800 views in a day. Look like somebody's crashing, y'all. Look like somebody's crashing, and on certain videos, they putting sauce on it. What is sauce? Extra numbers, fake views. That's what I think. So there's no such thing as being big, but you get 3,000. I don't know, y'all. So you got it right here. I know it's just a clip. I know it's just an upload, but I'm still trying to show you certain things just not adding up. All right? Like I said, we know YouTube. I know YouTube. I know even when you flop, I know different video. I just know when you're at a certain level, certain things not supposed to happen. So when people supposed to be this big, but I see I'm talking about, y'all, I could do my most trashiest video and it ain't gonna get that much. You get it? And I'm a nobody. Why? Only reason why, I know for a fact the people that rock with me, they're gonna watch the video. More than that, at least 4,000 plus gonna watch the video just see what I'm talking about. It's two rappers. What was going on? No, y'all, people lying in y'all face, man. I just wanted y'all to see. The last step for them is YouTube. And if none of these celebrities don't add no sauce on their channel, do you know how embarrassing they would be? But so that's why I say I respect DJ Quick. He ain't putting no sauce on his channel. I respect all the people that's in the gang that don't put sauce on their channel. I respect them. Why I don't laugh at people. I ain't got nothing to do with that. YouTube is for your real fan base. Whatever the hell it is, at least you know that's your real fan base. That's what people don't get. See, that's why I say on this shit, you got glorified fans that chase numbers. Those are the clowns. But I'm telling everybody that's established with a name, everybody that's trying to build something for themselves, only thing that matters is the people that support you for real. Because like I told people, I look at this shit like I rock a club. So if I can pack a club every day, that's a good show. All right? I ain't with arenas. I don't got to do arenas every day. All right? That's them. So I was saying that because your true follower, your true fans should always watch you. So anytime Cam and Mase, if they got fans like that, their views should be more than that. Like I said, I make this shit real simple for you. All right? That's it. So 3,800 views. I'm saying it for a reason. Because all of these, when I said all of them came to take our money, all of them came to be in the way, I'm just showing you the games they play. See how Cameron's a clown? Oh, yeah. Remember a while ago when I said, Cameron, where your Cartiers at? You see that nigga went and got some Cartiers, didn't he? Oh, right then. Dennis tell Cameron is an actor and reason why I'm showing you this, anything on my timeline that I'm not subscribed to, that's with the narrative, I'm gonna keep showing it to you. See that? He got 6,000 views in 2 hours. That's for that clip, but that's for our video. But what I'm trying to show you is when it come time for them by themselves, they got nothing to talk about. And you see Cam got to put on costumes, all this shit. Cam is a clown now, y'all. Why am I saying that? His homeboy Mase getting dragged for wearing wigs. Both of them gonna get dragged. They're gonna just keep taking turns. I'm just letting y'all see the picture because we going into Fat Joe. And I'm just showing you the family. Oh, let me show you the videos on Fat Joe. When I said it don't matter what they do, all other videos gonna get more views than them. Huh? Now let me break down the AI. It doesn't matter if the AI numbers are real. Why? The AI numbers are manufactured just like their numbers are fake. So if their numbers fake, they're gonna put fake numbers on the AI because the whole key is to get the fans to watch those videos. So anybody that chase views, watch the video. Look at the cover. Calling that man a liar. Fat Joe, hip hop's biggest liar, made a day ago 211,000 views. Is it for real? Is it not? Who knows? Just see the views. That's all that matters. As long as the viewers get more on their channel, that's all that matters. And I told you it's an AI takeover. There's nothing nobody going to do about it. All right? So I'm going to keep showing y'all how people can duck, dodge, smoke, add numbers, do this, do that. No, these shit's coming every day. I tell you every day I'm doing my homework on this shit now. Every day. I've been doing it. Because when I found out, when it was happening to me and I found out certain things, I've been paying attention ever since. Now I've been watching how it picks up. Now it done picked up all the way. Because as the real content slows up, this AI shit don't stop. So this is what I mean. If Fat Joe's not a trending topic today, AI gonna wake up today and say, I'm gonna do a video on Fat Joe's a fat liar. That's the video for the day. It's gonna come out. So I'm just letting y'all see this process. RT Bell, thank you. Thank you very much. I just want y'all to see, because you're gonna see it for yourself. So when I said it don't matter how hard they work, it don't matter what they do. One day, 200,000 views. And like I said, also this despite everybody doing hip-hop content anyway. That's what it's all about. All right? Fat Joe is a fat liar. So like I said, everything people didn't say, AI saying it. When I first came out, one of my first videos, Sloppy Joe from the Bronx. People in my comment section, yo, man, you hating on Joe. I swear to God, every rapper I came up, I said the truth about. I got backlash for being a hater and all that type of shit. When I'm first coming out, people trying to crush me, trying to make it like I'm a fraud, you know what I'm saying? People trying to discourage me from telling the truth, all that shit. That's why I be like that. So I get to watch 4 years, 3 years later, oh, now they want to talk about Fat Joe's a fat liar. Oh, okay, whatever. I already told y'all already. I already told you about Jim. I told you all about all of them in 2021 when I first hit the live button. I told you about every single last one of them right now. I didn't skip a beat from 2021. Every last one of them New York rappers. And all of them have exposed themselves since then. All right? When I watch people trying to take up for them, yo, Fat Joe real, man. I'm telling you, man. The Turk Squad, man. That's why I start losing respect for New Yorkers. Little by little, every year I lost more respect for them. So I'm giving y'all the whole picture why it's at where it's at. Now, you got to remember this too. They saying Fat Joe using dirty tactics. He don't want to be sued. Fat Joe is broke as well. He broke on his face without Jay-Z giving him a deal, y'all. He wouldn't have no money. Fat Joe do not want this lawsuit. This lawsuit is going to take his life. So it's being said that him and his lawyer is doing dirty tactics on other lawyers. And that's what's being said. Yeah. And I'm going to say it. Either way it go, Jay-Z going to wash his hands of him because he still wound up getting Jay-Z a lawsuit. Yep, that's what happened. It's Rock Nation in this lawsuit. Fat Joe attorney says lawyer is ruining his health. So the man suing him named Dixon, his lawyer is saying that basically he already got a little health issue, but he trying to blame Fat Joe, and I'm saying they trying to unalive him by ruining his health, trying to stress him out, scare him to death. Like it's a lot of things they saying Fat Joe doing. They saying the dude, they trying to get people shaken down. Let's go. Let's get into the facts. Attorney says Fat Joe lawyer is ruining his health in conspiracy to ruin him. Attorney claims arrest was orchestrated. Tyrone Blackburn says he's battling serious health issues while accusing Fat Joe and attorney Joe Tacopina of launching a coordinated smear campaign designed to derail a $20 million lawsuit filed. As you see, we're going to do a smear campaign online. Family, if Fat Joe get a $20 million lawsuit, he's dead. He's going to be just like Dame, $20 million in the hole. He's going to be finished. Finished, y'all. Now you get it. Fat Joe had to get 15 grand from who? The vice president. You know he need the money. Fat Joe runs, start a podcast. After what? After I already told you he was finished in New York. After I already told you everybody a Yankee fan is done with him. Jadakiss didn't do his homework. Jadakiss is an old-ass weed head. He's stupid. Guess what? Jadakiss would have been successful doing a whole podcast by itself. People would rather hear what Jada got to say. But Fat Joe smart. One thing I will give Fat Joe, he knows how to use the hell out of black niggas. Yes, he does. He knows how to manipulate black men. I will give him that. I will give him that. His whole career is built off that. His whole career is built off manipulating blacks and Puerto Ricans. That's his whole career. But Jadakiss is so much of a punk, he didn't know he could have just started his own YouTube channel, his own shit. He didn't even need Fat Joe because more people would have respected Jada and listened to him. But now, since Jada with Fat Joe has ruined his career as well. Meaning, Jada in a double whammy. Jada's ruined because of Diddy and Fat Joe. So like I said, Jada was too stupid to say, you know what? I know I was signed to Diddy. Let me get away from this whole New York shit. If I was Jada. Jada got fans all over. Let me get away from this whole New York shit for a minute. I'm not fucking with nobody. What does Jada do? He go links up with Fat Joe. When they start a podcast, what happened? Fat Joe get accused. No, Jada's a dummy. See what I was talking about yesterday? You got people talking about Kevin Hart. No, Kevin Hart is finished. All of them are finished. Pick one. Huh? What they saying about all of them, y'all? He put it in my. All right then. What did Cameron say was at Mace's house? All right then. He put a diddle in my. Okay, you already got the facts, right? You got the facts. Let's go. So as you see, it's being said Fat Joe is trying to derail a $20 million lawsuit, y'all. If he gets sued, he is finished. He's going to be just like the rest of them. But what they didn't get, the more they show their face, the more they agitating. So when I saw this, it's funny because I thought about Fat Joe. Hawaii 5-0 star died. Y'all heard about this, but I never saw him. But that's how Fat Joe used to look. But when I saw this, I said, I hope Fat Joe ain't next. Because I'm like, yo, he look like Fat Joe. Yo, he look like Fat Joe, y'all. So I was like, wow. Next thing you know, I see Fat Joe in the news. It's not going to end good for Fat Joe. Yo, Fat Joe said on the video somewhere, yo, for real, I believe I'm the realest rapper all time, yo. That's what I believe. I believe I'm the realest rapper all time. What made that fool say that, y'all? The Bronx. That's who. Because nobody from the Bronx ever slapped Fat Joe, y'all. I mean, ain't no Puerto Ricans ever did nothing to him. No Spanish people, man. So he just kept getting away with shit. So as you see, he's in a lawsuit for abuse, exploitation. Basically, Fat Joe is being accused of similar to what Diddy did, but just not as perverted. It's being said that Fat Joe is making people have sex and he watch and making that man do a lot of stuff. They take human beings and turn them into personal slaves, y'all. That's one of the things they do. That's part of their abuse. You know what I'm saying? Shit. If I sit back in the studio and I make you roll all my blunts and I just make you go to the store for no reason and I just curse you out in front of people and just make you just do shit for no reason because I feel like it, go get me a beer. Come back. This ain't cold enough. Go get another one. Matter of fact, get a 6-pack. And you come back with a 6-pack and I say, you know what? Matter of fact, my bad. I want Guinness. And I just keep doing that shit for about 3 hours straight because I feel like it. That's what they do, y'all. That's abuse. All right? That was the whole concept when Diddy made them fools go get a cheesecake, y'all. Ain't no way in hell no record label would have made me do that. That's why I say certain thing. I know what they when we go back into it, y'all, look at Making of the Band. Making of the Band was actually Diddy having a TV show called, really should have been called what? How to Break an Artist. That's really what it should have been called. It was disguised, y'all. That whole Making of the Band really should have been called How to Break an Artist. Get it? Because that's really what it was about. Making of the Band was really about breaking artists. So you're going to see after all that gangster shit died down, and when he started Making of the Band was to groom artists to play their position. You're going to see it. Because you know what else happened? You're going to see it. After Making the Band, they took the game to Atlanta. Already had them groomed on what to do. When the game was in New York, it wasn't like that. Get it? We come and telling them what they're going to do. This and the third. You ain't trying to say we talking about. We ain't trying to hear you. One thing I'm going to tell you. Biggie and Tupac represented the rebellion. I'm going to go to this label. I'm going to get that check. I'm going to bring all my whole hood with me. I'm going to do what I want to do. That was the concept. That's how it was. They had to switch it up. So really, Making of the Band was a buck-breaking TV show for rappers and entertainers, because when he made them go get that cheesecake, that really was abuse. Because people that lived in New York their whole life, they would never have took that walk. That shit was abuse. Especially if he didn't get them a lot of money to do it. That was abuse. So get it? So that's just to give you a clue how they can do you. Because remember, Diddy could be, he could, any day they could be like, you know what? Well, your album ain't never coming out. Unless you go walk to this, you better go get that cheesecake or your shit ain't never coming out. What you gonna do? And you better not get no cab neither. That's the shit they do, y'all. You gonna call it hazing, but really it's abuse. So they've been doing that shit for so long. That's why you're gonna see Fat Joe accused of the same thing, Busta Rhymes accused of the same thing, and Tyler Perry accused of the same thing. Turning human beings into personal slaves, man. Told y'all I wasn't a white man no more. Once he gave minorities money, they started becoming slave masters. Even though as rappers, they don't got their masters. Let's go. So as you see, it's being said that Fat Joe is pulling dirty tricks, and that's his cousin.
So he's trying to get this lawsuit off him, y'all. I'm thinking, are they gonna put a hit on somebody to drop the lawsuit? Because he don't want to pay that money out. Not only tried to damage his public image, but also they saying Fat Joe worked with law enforcement to have him arrested in what he described as a retaliatory move. So they saying Fat Joe trying to get the victim and the lawyer messed up. They playing dirty, man. But he signed a Rock Nation. That's how they play it. Currently undergoing medical treatment. Blackburn, the lawyer, is saying Fat Joe and his lawyer putting so much pressure on him that they stressing him out. They trying to get him to drag. They doing slick shakedowns, y'all. They trying to slick. They doing little slick moves to make them drop that shit. The legal dispute began when Dixon filed a federal lawsuit in June 2025 accusing Fat Joe, real name Joseph Cartagena, of years of unpaid labor. Years. Sexual coercion and psychological abuse. Because they thought they were going to use people up and send them back home with nothing. So when I said we at the time now, but everybody that was behind the scenes of the industry, all of them going to come out now for their money. Whether they got to sit down and get interviewed for their checks, whether they got to write a book, whether they got to monetize their own channel, whether they got to put in a lawsuit. This is going to happen to a lot of them, and it's not going to stop. Because the more, see, you got to remember this, y'all. People, I mean, y'all know this. People accept your shit when there's money involved, but as people start going broke and people's life start collapsing, and they keep seeing their face, that's why I say, the more they go live, that's the antagonizing. Because the more I start thinking about what you did to me in 97, 98, 2008, I just start thinking about all this shit, looking at my family and my household and my bills. Now it's time to put this in court now. And that's going to keep happening to them because they stupid, like I said. When all of this shit happened years ago, I said, even if they innocent, they were supposed to ran. Because at this point, they got to think of all of those video vixens. They got to think of all of those all them employees. They got too much to worry about. Meaning, if I escape the game, it's just like selling drugs. If I got away with this game called rap, I would not be standing around. If I got away with clean, meaning if I got away with what I got left of my career, I would have been happy with that and did something else. They are no different from the drug dealer that made all that money. He want to come back to the same neighborhood and keep selling his fucking drugs. That's what they are. They're still selling. They're still trying to sell us their drugs, y'all. See how I make it sound so easy? They are the same guys that have been trying to sell me drugs since I was 16 years old. That's the truth. That is the honest God truth. He's trying to sell me his same dope, Fat Joe. Who's still buying it, y'all? So when you get that part, they're the drug dealers that don't want to stop selling their drugs. They're not going to stop till they get taken out. All right? So it's going to be these lawsuits that collapse their ass. And just know the way it's set up. Once they get dragged out that millionaire bracket, they're going to get them again. It's like with Fat Joe, he's not a millionaire no more. He's not. Jim Jones is not. Damn, man. Once you fall out that bracket, y'all, it's very hard to get back. Why? They didn't change their ways. They didn't change their lifestyle. They didn't change their hustle. They didn't change their grind. Family, if I was anybody with a name in that game, I would make $1 million, y'all, just off endorsements alone. I wouldn't dare deal with nothing hip hop no more. No, goddamn well, I'm in a bracket of 50 to 70. No, I'm trying to be on my Steve Harvey shit. I'm sorry. All right? Now that's the part I give LL he's smart about. LL is the only one that grew up out the rap shit. I give him that. He grew up out of it. Yeah, Will Smith did. But you're going to see the gangster rappers, they're the dumbest. Like I said, the gangster rappers are the dumbest. Who a gangster rapper? Anybody that rapped about glorifying the streets, guns, drug dealing, killing, murder, the streets, gang, posse, jail, prison. All right. All of the gangster rappers have proven to you they are the stupidest, the brokest, and the most you know what. Because wherever they go, you know what you're going to see. So, Fat Joe said out his mouth, y'all, I believe I'm the realest rapper of all time ever. I'm going to just leave it at that. This is the shit he got away with. Until this day, Fat Joe still did not prove to me he's Puerto Rican. And I'm going to still stick with what I said. That fool is from Russia somewhere. All right, that's what I'm going to say. Other than that, no, he looked like he related to Putin with a bald head. So, as you see, they're saying Fat Joe using dirty tricks, man. Dixon claims he was forced into thousands of explicit acts. Thousands. When I said what? Everybody wanted to put the shit on Diddy. Meanwhile, it could be people out here that did way more worse than him. Like I said, I'm not with the narratives, y'all. So I'm not the guy to say put it all on the black guy. No, put everything on him what the hell he did. Nobody stepped up, but I'm not one of those clowns. Oh, Diddy, we're going to all put it on Diddy. No, I told y'all from day one, it's all of them. Meaning, it's not going to be this game played like they did R. Kelly. We're going to put it on R. Kelly, then the rest of us, we straight. Diddy was in on that too. They was all in on that shit. And I told them, they ain't going to work like that this time. When they said, this man saying Fat Joe made him do stuff thousands of times. Fat Joe could be a certified penis watcher. Get it? He ain't going to do nothing, but he like to watch penis. Huh? When he got his little male prostitute. He can have his homeboy screwing chicks, but the whole time, Fat Joe is a watcher. He's a meat watcher. All right, let's go. The legal dispute began when Fat Joe started coercion and psychological mind games on that man. Dixon claims he was forced into thousands of explicit acts under threats of violence or abandonment, all while being denied proper credit and royalties for his creative work. Fat Joe allegedly was beating him. As far as I know, Fat Joe, that was your little boyfriend. That's what it sounded like. You putting hands on him, making him do stuff. Yeah, whatever. Fat Joe has denied accusations, calling them disgusting lies, and maintains the lawsuit is a fabricated attempt to extort money. Fat Joe, you're broke. I don't think it's extortion, bro. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you did that person dirty, and they said, let me just get some money before he go all the way broke. Maybe he'll sell out of court for 50 grand. All right, that's what I think, Fat Joe. So this man says he was forced into thousands of explicit acts. Would you had that man playing with himself, Joey? Huh? All you gotta know is this, Joe. No matter how much you and Jadakiss go live, see that video one day? 211,000 views. Fat Joe, hip-hop's biggest liar. So when you say you was hip-hop, you was the realest. Maybe you are the realest in hip-hop, but you are not the realest in real life. So on here, they saying you the biggest liar in hip-hop. Now that you are. Somebody should make the crown for that one. 50-some-year-old rapper with no lyrics. They're not rappers no more, y'all. They're fucking podcasters. No, they're not. They regular people like us now. That's it. Guess what? Any one of y'all could be a podcaster today. All you got to do is fucking start it on Spotify. You a podcaster today. Whoopity-doo. That's who they are now. No, it's called they fell from grace. Once you start rapping, you're not a rapper no more. All right? No, they're comedians and clowns now. They ain't even comedians because they're not even funny. The joke's on them. See Mace's hairline? Mace is now a grandfather. That's right. But he don't know. The new generation, they cooking his ass. Yup. Because they know Diddy played around with Mace. They know what's up. They also know Mace is a fake-ass preacher. So let's go, y'all. Let's go. Because I'm going to say Jay-Z going to wind up wiping his hands with Fat Joe. As soon as you get a chance, Fat Joe going to be fired. So as you see right here, Fat Joe is not only accused for making a man do stuff thousands of times, he's also accused of not paying his man. He didn't give him credit for songs he helped him with and took the man money. So Fat Joe saying his lies. Let's look right here. These are the facts. These are the facts of the Roc Nation. Dixon's lawsuit also names Roc Nation, accusing the label of helping to conceal his authorship and suppress royalty payments. So this guy saying Roc Nation was in on taking his money, helping Fat Joe take it. Because Roc Nation get a percentage of Fat Joe. He claims the company took part in effort to intimidate him. See that? Whenever some Roc Nation shit, you always hear some intimidation, don't you? All right, now, keep that part in mind. This Fat Joe lawsuit is towards Jay-Z as well, y'all. It's to piss him off because it's his artist, Fat Joe, his homeboy. This is to make Jay-Z wish he never signed Fat Joe Because he could say now, damn, if I never signed Fat Joe in 2018, I would not be in this lawsuit. Anybody seeing Jay-Z? We up, y'all. We are up. What's up? What's up, Lynn? What's up, Prezi? What's up, Timo? All right, let's go, y'all. Let's go. The rapper filed a countersuit. So, you know, Fat Joe put a lawsuit on him. See how it go? So, like I said, y'all, you see how Fat Joe signed Roc Nation? He did the same exact thing he was told to do from Jay-Z. Now, I'm going to tell y'all again. They get sued, they put a countersuit in. If a person is lying, why would I put a countersuit in, y'all? So I keep telling y'all they ignorant. If I know somebody is lying and they're trying to sue me, I'm going to just wait till we go to court to embarrass you and watch that shit get thrown out in your face on the first date. It's that simple. But you put a countersuit, so you make the fans and the public think you're trying to fight it, and it's bogus. But you're still fighting. Family, if somebody's trying to sue you and you got money, you got lawyers, it's nothing to talk about. I don't got to countersue you, bro. You're broke. Before you trying to sue me, you're going to be embarrassed the first day of court. And that's what's going to happen. And then it's just going to be that. And then I'm going to take this whole shit and use it for clout. That's what I'm going to do. But Fat Joe, he does, who does the same thing? Put a lawsuit on a lawsuit. Put lawsuit on anybody. All right, then. So Fat Joe put a lawsuit on him because Fat Joe wanted to sustain his career because he knows stupid-ass blacks in Puerto Rico is going to still watch his ass. So when he put a countersuit in, that was in April, that gave Fat Joe spare time. So like I said, the blacks and Puerto Ricans are sparing Fat Joe, but nobody else is. Nobody else is fond of Fat Joe. That's why I say Fat Joe ran online to the underground because nobody else fuck with them. Underground is for minorities. That's called the internet. All right? All celebrities that are minorities, nobody want to see their face, y'all. And I'm going to prove that today with Fat Joe. Matter of fact, let's speed up Fat Joe's real truth. Let's go to the real facts with Fat Joe, like I said. Yankee Stadium. Y'all let Fat Joe do this. Y'all didn't say shit. Around here, we laughed our ass off at Fat Joe. Why? All right, y'all. Somebody help me. I'm gonna see if we got nerds on deck. Somebody Google real quick as I'm talking. How many fans do the Yankees have? I'm not mistaken. I think the Yankees are the richest team. Google Yankee fans worldwide. This knowledge, I want to know. Thank you very much, Lynn. So, once you know how many Yankee fans it is in the world, that's how many people don't like Fat Joe. But that's just Yankee fans. So, somebody please let me know how many Yankee fans is it in the world? Because when he got accused of making the Yankees lose the World Series, Fat Joe was slayed since then. I'm talking about he got humiliated and dragged. Nobody outside of hip-hop gives a about Fat Joe. Nobody even care about his ass, period. And like I said, if he would have brought Remy Ma with him, he wouldn't have got booed. He would have been okay. But he tried to do everything by himself because he needed the money. They told his ass, Fat Joe, don't ever show your face in this goddamn stadium again. What's up? Once again, can please somebody Google how many fans do the Yankees have? I told you, man, it's AI proof. So I'll be testing y'all. On some real talk, though, I'll be trying to stop the show and look it up. So, all right. Over 170 million. What's up, Redskin? All right. You know we deal with facts. Just know, if that's true, that's how many people for a fact don't like Fat Joe. Between 1 and 2 billion. That's how many people don't like Fat Joe. That's all you got to know, y'all. I swear to God. If we all love Fat Joe, just know all Yankee fans hate his ass. Because it's in the history books now. It's in stone. What's up, Fatima? They blamed him last year. Then when Ice Cube performed for the Dodgers, they won the series. So at the end, Ice Cube got the credit. Thanks for that song, Ice Cube. And see, what made it bad with Fat Joe is because they went into the break. It's the Yankees had momentum. It was said they was doing good. And they said after they did this little pause for the song, they say Fat Joe momentum fucked the whole energy up for the Yankees, man, and the fans. He fucked the vibe up. So when they came back, the Dodgers came back and won. So one of the Dodgers players, he said it at the end of the game. He said, "Thanks, Fat Joe." He said, "We want to thank Fat Joe." He said, "Because if Fat Joe ain't never do that song, we would have never won." I swear that's what he said. He basically was everybody's saying he was so fucking trash. He actually ruined Yankee Stadium energy. So us, the Dodgers, we not at home playing in the Bronx. That was actually good for us because he ruined the momentum that was against us. And that's the facts. So the Yankee fan was pissed because they're like, yo, we didn't want to see no Fat Joe, but not that. They stopped because when people that know about when they get to the 7th inning and they stop the game for that little pause, they stopped. They did this in the middle of the game. That's what made it worse. It's not like before, y'all. It's not like after. It's in the middle of the fucking game. So they like, this motherfucker. And that's with that. Ever since then, y'all, I told you he can't show his face in the Bronx. He's no good in New York like that. Only to blacks and Puerto Ricans. That's it. Only the people that don't watch baseball. So when I told you, it's a lot of reasons why he's going to go broke. Then you got to remember, oh my God, y'all don't get it. That's over that alone. Then why else is Fat Joe finished? He campaigned for the vice president. Y'all, okay, we looked at it this week. He took $15,000 from the vice president. He stood next to Kamala. Everybody that voted don't like Fat Joe, y'all. Are you getting it? Everybody that didn't vote for Kamala does not like Fat Joe. Told you, it's a reason why. They don't like LeBron because it's a lot of reasons. I can show you political first. They don't like him. That's one thing. They career over with, money stock, that's something totally different. Just know, everybody, he stood with Kamala. Boom, strike one. Strike two, made the Yankees lose. Okay, that's it. His career is over off that alone, like I told y'all last year. Now you're going to see what real money is he going to make. No real money. All he got is what? Rap topics. All his popular money is gone. It's all finished. If Fat Joe had a show, a lot of y'all don't pay for stars. You don't pay for apps. That's why he had to come to YouTube, y'all. I know everything he had to do. He came to YouTube because the other show was flopping, y'all. The deal Rock Nation had him hooked up with his own show. I think it's Stars or Showtime, one of them. Y'all know he had his own show. You sit down. He might still got it. I don't know, but it's not making no noise. Because when I play around with the apps, they don't promote none of his shit. When I showed you they promote 50 Cent, that's how I been knew 50 Cent got something coming up with Fox. Because he's promoted. If you're not promoted on national airways or on the real app, you get it, y'all get it. If you're not promoted with TV applications, you ain't making no noise. So this is why I'm saying it. Fat Joe and Jada Kids got a podcast, AI video, or whoever made this, I don't know, 211,000 views. Because people that's not rappers were being more successful on here. So now what's going to happen is, y'all, they're about to become unsuccessful for many reasons. There's no such thing as life after Diddy, y'all. That's one. That's the first thing. But now, as this content slows up, people that are not with rap are still dragging. So let me also make this clear. Content is not drying up. That's a lie. YouTube is not drying up. That's a lie. Let me correct myself. It's just a certain department. That's it. So like I said, for my people that's into many other different things, it's still a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of entertainment. It's just that this one department is the boringest, the driest, nothing going on, same old shit. Dark, depressing, loser, prison, jail, what else? Same old shit. Somebody died. That's this. Other than that, people that don't participate in this shit, get it? They into a whole lot of other stuff. I mean, it's not boring. It's not dead. Nothing is corny, y'all. It's just this shit is corny. I must make it clear. Being that they stopped everybody from coming in the game, being that we went through a whole decade of no new talent, you're not going to force me to like none of them no more. You're not going to force me to watch them. You're not going to force me to listen to them. I don't want to see them no more. I told you, starting to feel like they stalk us. They're not rappers no more, y'all. They're podcasters watching us. That's who they are. We don't go to their shows no more and watch them. No. They was watching us in the bushes for a long time. When YouTube started coming on TV and they started seeing that shit in their house, they started hating. And that they started visualizing, like, man, I want to be on TV. They know they couldn't be on TV no more. But when you're a celebrity, YouTube is the closest thing you still got to being seen on TV. So that's why I told you, if it wasn't for a lot of these things, they would have disappeared like back in the day. Remember back in the day when you was a celebrity and there was no such thing as online? When that motherfucker stopped making music, you ain't see their ass no more. And it was called one-hit wonders and a whole bunch of other shit. But it was online that stopped celebrities from dying, y'all. I always knew, like I said, I know when they dead. I've never subscribed to Fat Joe timeline. Told you, I always been about music, y'all. Once people start rapping all that, I have no interest in their life. I give a fuck about what they talking about. They not talking about nothing real. So, let's go. Now, we're going to skip past Fat Joe. We ain't finished yet because let me show you the proof on Fat Joe at Yankee Stadium. All right, New York, y'all didn't say nothing, right? Y'all been letting this shit rock all this time. So that's why you're going down with the shit. Y'all late as fuck. And y'all all just sorry, man. Fat Joe ripped for rocking Timbs on the mound before the World Series. He got baked for wearing Timbs, y'all. That shit went viral worldwide. Not only did he get baked for the Yankees losing the World Series, he got baked for wearing Timbs. He also got baked for taking Ozempic. They would call him Joe Zempic. He got destroyed, y'all. He is destroyed. Fat Joe been fucking finished. Only people who kept him alive is those stupid ass blacks. Get it? Because that's who he made all his money off. That's who he's a somebody too. That's it, y'all. Nobody else gives a fuck about Fat Joe. Like I said, I'm always keep telling y'all the same old shit till y'all get it. Fat Joe ripped for rocking Timbs because he's a lame guy. Get it? Wearing Timbs on a fucking pitcher's mound, y'all, like an asshole. Dripping in New York apparel, embarrassing the whole city and the whole state. See that? I'm from the Bronx. If you took away New York from all of them, well, if we took away Brooklyn from Jay-Z, if we took away the Bronx from him, if we took away Harlem for Diddy, what would they really have had? No, y'all, I'm gonna keep always telling you the same shit. When you from New York, it makes you bigger than life itself. It makes you 10 times bigger than who you are. When the world was looking at New York at this time with them big billboards and that MTV screen and all this shit, New York was the biggest thing. When was a time, the only way people got to see New York was in a fucking movie, in a video. That's when New York was big, y'all. And they capitalized off that. That shit made them rich. That's why y'all don't get it. They made all the money of the city and didn't have the audacity to do nothing. Nothing, y'all. I'm talking about no fucking sneaker store. Because everything they do is they take money. That's another thing. Y'all started thinking because they take your money, that's an accomplishment, jackass. Everything they established was to take your money. Praising niggas for being billionaires that didn't build shit, but just keep taking their money. Keep telling me how somebody's successful because all he did was take their money. All you got to know is Fat Joe would never win no Yankee hat again. That's all you got to know. Have you? All right. This was last year. Did you see him with a Yankee hat on since then? Did you see this man with anything Yankee since last year? Guess what? This was a year ago approximately because it's about to be a World Series season again. This is a year ago. You didn't see him wear no Yankee shit like that since. They say Fat Joe do not come to the games no more. Now, why am I showing you this? Because, like I said, it's all together. The rest of the ship is crashing now, y'all. You also know why YouTube is corny, why content is corny? Because everybody you got left is corny. That's why. You're witnessing yourself. The people that are left have no more talent. Nothing. They cannot talk about nothing past 2020 that's relevant. Nothing. They're controlled. They can't talk about whatever they want, and they're corny. So I'm only saying that this one time because Fat Joe does not want to get sued for this $20 million because after this, he is dead, y'all. He's already broke. He will be in a hole like damedash. He does not want this lawsuit to go down, him or Roc Nation. And it's being said they're using dirty tactics on the lawyer and the victim, trying to discourage them and trying to run them off. That's being said. Meanwhile, like I said, they're all being dragged. Mase wearing wigs. We see past the money. Popular rapper podcaster Mase exposed for wearing a wig. They thought it was just going to be Diddy, y'all. They're not going to get no peace. As long as they're making content, they're going to keep getting trolled. As long as they make... AI is slaying them on YouTube alone. See what they... Look, family. It's set up where everybody that's big that make content, they are feeding the AI system whether they like it or not. Everybody big is the target. Everybody big with a name is a target in this rap department. Can't make it no clearer than that. So guess what? If you small, you ain't about shit. You ain't got to worry about. It's the big people. They the targets. It's designed where they won't get big. It's designed where they will not make a lot of money. Get it? All right, that's what it's all about, y'all. So this is why I'm gonna keep giving you these updates. Now we about to go to Deion Sanders. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now today, Deion Sanders is gonna be fired, my opinion. He's gonna make it through this year, maybe. I predict he'll make it through this year, but he's gonna be fired, y'all. Because Deion won't shut up. Now, I'm going to tell you, in my opinion, why he's going to be fired. Not just because of Colorado. It's going to be because of all the shit he's been doing. And once again, 3 years ago, I told y'all, Deion Sanders is going to pay for what he did to those people in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm not going into it again today. I've been watching him from that whole aspect, which I don't get. If you think I'm a Deion hater, I'm not a Deion hater. I had love for Deion. But when I saw what he did to those black kids at that black college, I do not respect Deion. So being that I know what he did, my whole aspect on him has been, watch, he's going to get his. Watch, he's going to fail. Watch, he's going to get his payback. And that's my narrative on him I follow. See, I got my own narratives I follow. And that's all I'm watching. Now, Deion allegedly, he been losing. He lost last week, come back talking about the same day, my leg, I got blood clots. I can't make it. I see his friends saying, pray for Deion, Willie D, YouTuber. Pray for Deion. We're not praying for no fucking celebrities, man. Y'all don't pray for us. Y'all don't do shit for us. If anything, we're praying on y'all downfall. I'll pray on that one. Get it? Yeah. Why I say that? Because it's also being said his son Shiloh is broke. But then again, we did see a while ago when it said that Shiloh had owed money on a Mercedes-Benz. He got repoed. Let's go. Coupled up caretaker. Deion Sanders had 16 surgery in past 3 years. 3 months. I don't know. Bossa. No, Deion Sanders with the shit. He dropped news on himself too. Get that to the black news. All right, y'all. Let's stop the bullshit. We all got elders in our family. How many elders in your family had surgeries? The question is, though, how many elders in your family were actually athletes? Deion Sanders is an athlete, supposed to be healthy, supposed to have been this perfect guy that played football, baseball. He was a magnificent athlete. Why is Deion so fucking sick? That's all I want to know, y'all. That's all I want somebody to explain to me. Why all of a sudden is he so sick? But he's an athlete. Family, we know people from the streets that did drugs, a whole lot of shit, and they still good. I swear to God, I was looking at a fiend I knew from when I was a teenager. She is still walking around. Still. And still doing what she do. And I'm talking about, I'm not lying to y'all. I'm talking about from when I was 17. This woman still walking around. No. Why is Deion so sick now? Okay. You see that gossip shit, right? Look to me like Deion put out some news on himself. Whenever they put out news on themselves, they give it to the bloggers, and they got the janky sites they give it to. Meanwhile, that's not real news. Meaning it's not national news. This man talking about he had 16 surgeries. Man, stop it. No, you're losing, Deion. You're losing. Now I'm going to show y'all why his ass going to be out. He's going to be fired eventually. Deion Sanders stormed in with receipts and trashed Eli's claim, calling it a lie. Well, for those who don't know what I'm about to talk about, my people that know sports, you're going to know what I'm talking about. First of all, Deion Sanders, first of all, the reason why your son is in the trash because of you. You went on $1 million worth of game with Gilly the Kid and them, and you said, my son ain't going to any team. I'm going to pull a Eli Manning. Translation. When Eli Manning got drafted to the Chargers, his father said, Eli's not going there. Eli's going to the Giants. Eli's father made that move. His name Archie Manning. Archie Manning is NFL royalty. Deion, you was a player. You're not NFL royalty. So when you said you're going to pull an Eli Manning, that's where you messed up at. That's strike one. But strike two, now you talking slick to Eli Manning. And because you talking slick to Eli Manning, you must see what happened to Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham does not have a career right now to this day is because he had a big-ass mouth and he said something slick and he went stopped playing around with Eli Manning's name. So that's why to this day, you will see this guy named Odell Beckham that was a fucking star and the Giants cut his ass like he was a nobody. And to this day, that nigga Odell, he cannot get a job. It's also being said he got accused of using fucking P.D. His ass suspended for 6 months. Odell is finished, and he been accused of hanging with Diddy. One thing Odell did, if nobody get it on this planet, if Odell Beckham never would have disrespected Eli Manning, he would have stayed on the Giants. Now you're going to see what his career went after that. Now, Deion Sanders has fixed his mouth to disrespect Eli Manning. For those who don't know, that's Peyton Manning's brother, but that's really Archie Manning's son. The real royalty of the NFL. Deion, you and your son was trying to be like them. Because remember, everything y'all do, y'all just try to be the black version. Sorry, Deion, it didn't work. Now you done fucked up. Because Deion popping shit, y'all. Let's check it out. Deion Sanders stormed in with receipts and trashed Eli's claim. Now, let me give you an update. This is what Eli said. First of all, I gave y'all the whole breakdown on this shit. Deion would not be where he's at if it wasn't for that guy to the right. There would be no such thing as shedeursanders if it wasn't for that guy to the right named Travis Hunter. Pickleheads. That guy is a star wide receiver, the best on the planet. And he played defense. He played two positions. He is the one that catch the ball that makes Shedeur look like a star. It's him. He is the one behind the whole shit. But I know the game. Deion Sanders had the name. That boy Travis Hunter was a nobody. Deion Sanders put his hands on that boy, made him a star, but he didn't give that boy that talent. He rolled that boy talent. That's why that guy to the right, y'all, he went over Shedeur. He went first round, top 3. Shedeur went 5th round. Deion done been salty. That boy had a wedding. Deion Sanders didn't go. Don't give me no excuse about the woman. All right, you bitch ass niggas. I'm going to say it for you bitches. Because they say, yo, Deion don't like his girl. Because they try to say his girl a hoe, a thought, whatever the fuck. So what? Guess what, bro? If I want to marry a slut and a hoe, so what, bro? You supposed to be my homeboy. I thought you was my bro. You ain't going to come support me because of who I'm marrying. What kind of shit is that, bro? But that's what y'all said, Deion. Y'all remember y'all punk niggas co-sign Deion? Y'all co-sign everything these punks do, right? No, he left that little boy hanging, man. He left that young man hanging, y'all. That young man helped him and his son shine. Deion got $50 million off that boy. I know that before he met that boy, he'd handle $50 million. Deion Sanders is working on the NFL Network with a bald head. There was no such thing as Coach Prime, no such thing as none of that shit. Deion Sanders is just like the rest of these rappers. Them niggas was home watching TV. They was trying to figure out how they gonna come back. They was seeing everybody winning on what? Instagram. They seen everybody shining, getting this money. And they came back out and said, let me get some of this money. And that's what happened. But he rode that boy coattails. He didn't even go to that boy's wedding. That boy right there, the one that got it made. shining, getting Heisman Awards. It was mad over that too. He got awards over his son. Huh? First round draft pick. He got paid in the draft more money than his son and got married like a man. So I'm saying everything was going look, as a young man, everything went perfect for him. Draft, marriage, money. Deion ain't support him. See that? But Deion think he gonna win. No, Deion, your ass gonna be out of here. So you got your proof. Deion uses black kids. What's his excuse? I like to help the kids. No, you from that generation, nigga, where you keep black boys' name out your mouth because y'all always knew that equal checks. You ain't no fucking mentor, Deion. You got your money. If you was this fucking mentor, you would have been at his fucking wedding. Thank you very much, Dad. Am I lying, y'all? Am I lying? All right, then. No, he always fake like he got this fake family. The niggas, they be lying to y'all, man. If I never had surgery, I would believe them, just like y'all. See, people that, one thing I noticed about people that never had no surgery, people never been through shit, y'all the man ones believe every fucking thing. Family, when you go through surgery, especially on your foot, you cannot just be walking around like that. Weeks after, months after, that shit be fucked up. It be hurting, cold, you going limp. You don't just walk, oh, I feel good today, I walk around regular, and then tomorrow, oh, my leg hurt again. It don't work like that, y'all. When you got, if he had all them surgery on his fucking foot, like he said, all that shit, Deion will have a permanent limp where it's obvious he fucked up. If I say the same thing with Megan shot in the foot, certain injuries you can't fake, y'all. So my point is, if Deion Sanders is, when you a goddamn coach, your job depends on you standing on your feet majority of the time. If he had all them surgeries on his foot and his toes, all this shit like he say, this man would have a permanent messed up walk. What they say, every time you get surgery, you actually lose a part of your bone. Something's going to change. You're never going to walk normal again. I saw Deion walking normal plenty of times since he said this shit, y'all. I watch football. I know. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. When he loses his leg. It's like I said. Let's go. No, the fact is, Deion, you didn't coach your son just like somebody else. But now, back to this. You're not royalty. So now I'm going to show y'all, in my opinion, Deion will be fired this year. So if he don't win, his ass out of here. This the nail in his coffin talking shit to Eli. Because what Eli Manning did, Eli Manning exposed Deion. You know what he said? He said, Deion, that young man, Travis Hunter, he's in the NFL, but he doesn't know how to be a wide receiver. Because he was so talented, he just run and catch the ball. But in NFL, you got to know certain things, formations, different things. So Eli was saying, when he was in college, they didn't make him do nothing. He really had it made. He didn't really practice like that. Eli was breaking it down as a quarterback, really saying he's a good wide receiver, but he was blowing Deion up, saying Deion them ain't really coach him like that. They didn't really coach him like that. So Deion got mad because it's exposing Deion. Deion ain't coaching because the truth is, I know the truth. That boy has so much talent, he didn't need to be coached. But it was Deion's job to teach him the principles, the ins and outs. No, Deion was riding that wave. Because when you get in the NFL, it's going to show. Eli know his shit. He's a quarterback. He was watching his routes, watch how he played. And he wasn't being disrespectful. He was just saying. Eli said a coach that was around Deion told him personally that Deion would let him get away with not practicing. So Deion called himself checking Eli. Deion stormed in with receipts and trashed. He trashed Eli's claim, calling it a lie. So let's go. That was a lie. Deion said Travis Hunter played offense and defense. We started out with ones on offense going first for 4 and 5 reps. Then he went over. Okay, he talking about football. But Deion, you see right here, Deion say he's saying that Eli Manning is a lie. All right, let's go. It's like I say, it's how he's saying it. He talking shit. There's one thing he say, one thing, but like I said, y'all, this what y'all niggas don't get. Everything don't gotta be addressed. If I know for a fact I trained this boy, I ain't gotta keep talking. Y'all always gotta talk because you get exposed. It's a point. If that man was trained, you had to say nothing. Now let's go. This is what Eli said about the boy. He said about Coach Prime, they had a special system where the coach would just signal the formation to him and then signal to him the route, meaning they would just make it easy on him. So he's saying that, Deion saying that was a lie. I coached that boy. He said, you know, we have well-off media. Like, come on, man. I don't know why would that man lie? You know, Troy Aikman called me before the game and he got the information. So Deion is despiting the shit saying, man, they lying. But it's not what he's saying, it's how he's saying it. He disrespected Eli Manning, calling that man a lie. He said he don't know what he's talking about. He need to shut up. Get it? So Manning dropped a bomb claiming Jaguar head coach Liam Cohen told him Travis Hunter practiced 0 with the offense at Colorado. So his current coach right now is saying the boy don't know his routes. Obviously, Deion, that boy told his coach, Deion didn't teach me. He didn't teach me everything. Because his coach told Eli, the boy don't know his routes. Deion said, man, that's a lie. So which one is it, Deion? The boy coach said he don't know his routes. Eli said he heard that boy don't know his routes from the coach. Eli watching the boy. Which one is it, Prime? No, you know, because you coaching right now. If you get exposed that you ain't really coaching, Deion, you know what's up. But since you talking shit to the Mannings, I'm going to say this right here is going to be the start of your ending, Deion. I promise you that, y'all. I promise you. Trust me. He already got a losing season. He set up a failure already. Deion should not be talking, y'all. Only thing they want to see is wins, y'all. What they don't get, when you in a position as Deion, you're not supposed to talk. You just win, win, win. Every time you talk, you're going to shoot yourself. Told y'all from an era where you think it's about talking. We're not in that era no more. So I promise y'all, I will put money on it. When this year's over with, Deion Sanders will be fired if he make it that far. And they ain't going to be, he already giving y'all the built-in excuse of his leg. Like LeBron already gave the built-in excuse of his foot. They're fucking liars, y'all. That's it. They don't want to accept defeat. So he calling Eli a liar. So off the rip, as a quarterback with championship of a royal family, and the thing about it is Eli does analytics. That's one of the things him and his brother do. They do analytics over the game. So now you're disrespecting Eli Manning, saying he don't know what he's talking about. So like I said, y'all just keep watching Deion Sanders. Remember I said that. What else about Deion Sanders being said? His son is broke. Look, out his own mouth. Being Deion Sanders' son doesn't guarantee success in the NFL. Shiloh Sanders found out the hard way. It is said that a young man came on Shiloh for a donation. You know how kids be selling stuff. And it said that Shiloh said he ain't got it right now. Come on, y'all. What the hell is going on? But then again, we knew that because it was said before Shiloh went into the NFL, it was said he got his Mercedes-Benz repo. In a Mercedes-Benz he got repo, y'all, was only like in $100,000 bracket. But I gave Deion a pass because I looked at it like this. Deion dealing with him like a real child, meaning, son, you got to get your own money. I can't take care of you no more. Because why? Deion knows he got to take care of his own ass to the day he dies. He got to sustain all that property, his career over with. If Deion Sanders did not get this goddamn $50 million contract, he would be broke too. Told you, man, I watched all of this shit. I watched Deion finesse his way to that bag in the pandemic. I'm not going to knock him for it because I'm going to be real. The smart people knew if they didn't switch their career up in the pandemic, they were going to be broke and finished. So I'm going to give Deion that part. He knew he had to do something. Because after he was on the NFL Network, he wasn't doing nothing. Now you see what I was telling you with Shannon? When you're not supposed to leave TV and come on YouTube as a podcaster. You lower your stock, man. Deion Sanders said, I'm going to be a coach. Fuck it. Because he know what he did? He finessed his way to get player salary, y'all. Deion Sanders getting salary as if he's still playing the NFL. Get it? That's his contract. Look at it like he's getting $10 million a year. Like he still play, but he don't got to play. See, that's why I say he was smart on that part. I'm an ex-player. I'm going to use my football shit to get this money. That's what he did. That's why I say Shannon wasn't that smart. A lot of them are not smart, y'all. They just not. They went lower level, not higher. No, DEION went higher. He said, look, I was in the NFL. I worked on the NFL network. I'm not going to be no fucking podcaster sitting in no dark room. No, that's Michael Irvin going to do that shit. That's right. Michael Irvin, YouTuber. Then I tell you that's their prison. I watched Michael Irvin get kicked off ESPN. I watched him get kicked off Fox with Skip Bayless. Then they put him on the show with Joy Taylor. He got kicked off of that. And he got kicked off the NFL network. He's a YouTuber now. Told you that's their prison. You mean to tell me Michael Irvin got older, then started growing dreads out? Yep. You see Michael Irvin like he trapped in his kitchen, right? Just know he's going to be doing this forever to the day they die. It's sad, y'all. Sad. You know what you're looking at? The whole scenario. Monkey see, monkey do. Didn't I tell y'all a while ago? I said they all coming here, y'all. I said they all coming for the money. I said it's going to all be clogged up. And I said all the regular people, guess everybody time up. Don't worry, y'all. AI is coming to destroy all of them. Yeah, it's coming. So as you see, DEION disrespected Eli Manning. So y'all stay tuned with this one. Y'all just keep, when I give y'all these updates, you just keep your eyes open. Meaning, when you hear some shit, don't be surprised. When I tell you about LeBron, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open on Fat Joe. You keep watching Cameron make a fool of himself. Keep watching, y'all. 6,000 views in 2 hours. Better than that. 3,800 views in a day. What's going on, y'all? Which one is it? Are they views only big when they on Revolt? Which one is it? I don't know. That's a whole day. 3,000, not even 4,000 views in a day. Cameron and Mace. What's going on, y'all? What the fuck is going on? Is YouTube playing games? Are people adding numbers to their videos? What's going on? Is this who they really are, y'all? When I know coming on YouTube, you got to grind. When I also know they don't got a lot of fans like that no more. I'm supposed to believe just hundreds of thousands of people just sit down and watch him and Shannon and them. I'm supposed to really believe him and Shannon, they get more views than Pat McAfee. I'm supposed to believe that. When Pat McAfee streaming on ESPN live TV every day. When Stephen A is on live TV every day, I'm supposed to believe regular people get more views than all these people. That's why I say, man, I study algorithm, y'all. All of a sudden, everybody get more views than Stephen A and everybody that's on TV now. No. 3,800 views, Cameron and Mace. That's their real shit. All right? Period. Meaning nobody listening to their ass. Maybe it's the topic. I don't know. Either way, it should not be that low. Let's go. Yankee fans roast Fat Joe. Yankee fans roast Fat Joe's awful performance. So Fat Joe had an awful performance. He knew his career was over. But what did he do after that? He ran to Jadakiss. See it right here? When I said they let all their legacies tied together, whatever they stupid ass know. One thing I know about these rappers and celebrities, none of they stupid ass understand the internet and they don't know algorithm. They don't know certain names you're not supposed to put your name with. So now Jadakiss going to be tied in the Fat Joe failure legacy. See how it worked? Fat Joe roasted. Right under that, Fat Joe podcast with Jadakiss. See that? It's together. Meaning, Jada, you attached to his failure because you ain't get after he failed. He ran to you and started a podcast because he was already finished. But Jada, you's a little boy too. Jadakiss, you proved you can't do nothing on your own either. You a little bitch, just like Cameron. And without that Diddy umbrella, without Revolt, without all y'all friends, y'all prove y'all cannot make it on your own. That's how I know y'all nothing but little boys that were controlled. All right, are you getting it? Yankee fans roast Fat Joe. Awful performance. Nobody like Fat Joe no more, y'all. Now, Jadakiss, nobody like you because of Fat Joe and Diddy. A lot of people like Jadakiss. Fat Joe knew that. Fat Joe knew if I got any chance left, Jada still got his fans. A lot of black people still like Jada. They like Jada in the South. They like Jada in the West Coast, Chicago, everywhere like Jada, Miami. Fat Joe runs to get with Jada Kiss to start a podcast. And then what it's called? Joe and Jada. Not Jada and Joe. It's called Joe and Jada. Joe using his ass. Why? Jada Kiss is a weed smoking dummy, and Fat Joe know that. So Fat Joe probably went to Jada and said, yo, Jada, let's start this podcast. Jada's so high, he not doing homework, realizing, yo, Fat Joe blackball for real. I ain't doing that with Fat Joe. He got booed. They don't like him no more. He didn't know no better. So when I told you Jada Kiss gonna be a failure, Jada Kiss was already broke. He had to sign a Jay-Z. Jada Kiss was so broke, he had to sign a Jay-Z. Fat Joe was so broke, he had to sign a Jay-Z. Jim Jones was so broke, he had to sign a Jay-Z. When Jay-Z gone, what's gonna happen to them? Are you getting the shit? All right. No, y'all. And on top of that, what? They're both splitting money. Meanwhile, Fat Joe is finished. Let them know one more time what else they said about Fat Joe. Fat Joe ripped, baked, cooked for wearing Timbs. He got baked for 3 different things. Awful performance, wearing Timbs, making the Yankees lose. He's forever blamed in history for making the Yankees lose. Y'all not fucking getting it. The Yankees didn't have a chance to win a World Series in a long time. They had a chance, and he's being blamed for making them. Family, it's in the books. When we dead, and they go back to 2024 World Series, and they lost to the Dodgers, they're going to blame Fat Joe for that shit. It's in the books. Nothing he going to do about it. He's fucking hated. He can't show his face at Yankee Stadium no more, y'all. But I'm the one that been told you before that what I told Punching them. I said, whenever Fat Joe and them go to the Knicks game, they lose. I see them on eyes. I saw Remy and them at the Liberty game. They lost. When Miami was in the playoffs, I seen when Diddy and Young Miami sat at the floor, they lost. Why I know all this shit? Because that's when I was sports betting. That's how I know. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell you them niggas bad luck. I've been telling y'all all this shit. What else I told you this year? I told you want to win some money, bet against Patrick Mahomes. Anybody bet? If you ain't been betting against Patrick Mahomes, you've been missing your payouts. Now, I don't know what's going to happen now, but I told you in the first couple of games, Mahomes going to lose. Last week was the bag on Mahomes, losing. Told you he was going to lose. I think he lost about three out, at least two out of 4, something like that. He been losing. So, everybody's a loser, y'all. Now, I got to bring this up to date. We talked about Pooh Shiesty being home. He's home from prison. I know a lot of y'all know who the fuck he is. But the main thing I'm showing y'all is what I've been talking about. Pooh Shiesty grandmother said, I don't like your hair. You should cut it. Then y'all not looking at how every family, you're not looking at how all them niggas are looking alike. They're making them all look alike. You like Big Sean, they all look alike. That's why his grandma might listen to you too. She might know. She said he need to cut his hair. He need to cut that shit. Because she know when you come out of that's another thing. This is my man. I mean to say, y'all. This other trick they played on their dumb ass. When you come out of prison, you're not supposed to look like you come out of prison. Meaning, you go in looking like a thug. When you come out, you're supposed to be clean cut. They made it where they so dumb, they come out looking like they come out of jail. Get it? Already coming out prepared to be a failure in society, y'all. His grandmother knows that shit. That's why she said, you need to cut that shit. He said he gonna cut it. Pooh Shiesty tells his grandma he'll cut his dreads off after she tells him she doesn't like it. Get it? Told you, man. Shit played out. And the shit old. Y'all still getting Iverson twists. Everything y'all did, Iverson did already. Ain't nothing y'all did new. Everything y'all did is fucking old. That's why it's all corny. But that's one thing, y'all. The second thing is that makes you outcast from society off the rip. So let's go. Now let's get to the real updates. Y'all know everyday updated real shit. See that? What she talking about? You're already behind. When I said there's a lot of us that know the truth, a lot of us know what's going on. It's not even about knowing the truth. It's just about Yeah, they play with so many words, y'all. Woke, all this dumb shit. As long as you got eyes to see, you gonna always know what's going on. So look, what is she talking about? The American dream is over. She talking to all them people that talking about they gonna run, they leaving. So what this woman said was, too late now, because she was saying it take months to prepare to leave. You can't just go in weeks. Remember, those people, they live in fantasy. So she was telling them, y'all not going nowhere. Y'all too late already. If you was going to leave, you should have left already. Same thing I said, right? Okay, then. When I was telling people, y'all, we are in the realest time ever. If a person always told you who they are, where they from, it is now time for them to prove it. Whatever their religion is, we're not in the days of somebody trying to tell you about their religion. Don't tell me about your religion. Don't try to convert me. You just live your religion out. You live it. Then while you're living it out, go with your people that live it out. Go with your people. Go with your nation. Don't keep talking to me. That's where we at now. And people don't want to do that. See that? Don't keep talking to me about the church. You study your Bible. Prove to me you walk in faith every day. Don't worry about me. That's where we at now. See? Everybody was worried about everybody else and forgot who the fuck they are. Want to prove to everybody who they are. Want to convert everybody, convince everybody. But that's why everybody don't know who they are. So if anybody to this day is talking about leaving, it is time for them to leave. Especially anybody talking about they from another country. Anybody from the islands. I don't care where you're from. If you so-called, that's where you're from, and you so happy and proud, that's where you want to be at, you should go. It's okay. That's where we at now. Other than that, nobody want to hear your mouth. So when people can understand that part right there, so much should be smooth. We're not in the days of talking no more. Every time you talk, you make an idiot out yourself. All right? This person warns Americans that are moving abroad. Now, it takes months, not weeks. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, like I said. Then to move overseas, you need thousands. You got to be strapped with thousands. Because you got to be straight. You got to be prepared. You don't know what's what. You got to have thousands. And most Americans was not stacking thousands. The average one wasn't. Now let me show you what I said about this shit. Remember when I said whenever you see these people, it's going to be freaky? Well, magically, HBCU College, Morgan State, they made a point to post these women working out. But I'm going to tell you the truth. That shit had nothing to do about them college girls. They just wanted to show them doing certain shit. And I'm going to show y'all it's all connected with the ads. Remember, I've been telling you about the pop-up ads. It's all connected with Black entertainment. It's all together, the whole shit. So you see how they got them, right? Humping on each other. Black college. You see how they show the black college freaky. Why am I saying that? Because in the article, y'all, they didn't even say their name. They didn't talk nothing about them. They didn't want to show that ass and show them thighs. Because the topic said something about they have to use their thighs. It said some shit like that. But I want y'all to see. This is what they think about black colleges, y'all. When I tell you they groomed into this shit. The smaller lady in the air then does the splits while in midair, maneuvering herself upside down and then returning to her original position. See that? The smaller lady. I read it. I said, yo, I'm going to do homework. I did this on purpose. I said, let me see if they even going to say their name. When they didn't say their name, I knew it wasn't about them. They just wanted, it was they showing their body and showing them what they do. I told y'all, man, when y'all get one day what these colleges was really about, that shit is grooming for you to be a different human. When you leave that black college, you're going to be freakier than when you went in. You're going to be more sexual. You're going to love entertainment a little bit more. And somehow you're going to do a whole lot of shit, but it's not going to have nothing to do with your college degree when you get out. No, y'all, this will be going on. So I want y'all to see how they cover it. Then on the ad, on the same page, timeline, Barbie shit. See? Now, for those who don't know about predictive programming and strategic market, like I said, it's set up where anywhere it's black content, anywhere you're going to see a pattern. Let me give you another hint. See Mary J. Blige? See the kitty pink controller? You guys are freaks. You're little kids. It's always in your narrative, y'all. See that? They're going to show freaky shit, but they're going to show kid ads. You women are little girls. You women are little girls. See the Mickey Mouse buns? I went in all that already. You little girls. And your freaks. And your kitty. But this is also Geppetto behavior, like I said. When you're putting this on the same exact timeline of this, I'm showing you this same timeline had the same ad posted twice. That's why I screenshot it twice. See right here, it says, known college in the country, but they are certainly gaining attention. They are certainly gaining attention this month. Why? Because they showing that ass. Told you, all this shit is coded on black people, y'all. Are y'all freaks? And y'all get exploited. These girls at this college get exploited. They don't even know it. See right here? Known college in the country, but they are certainly gaining attention this month. And they put a Barbie ad right under that. Show them some more. They show another Barbie ad. See that? Strengthening in them and keep the smaller lady in the air. So I'm showing you it's two different articles. I'm showing you it's one article, same different advertisement, twice on the same article. The subliminal message of the Barbie. All that's tied into Geppetto shit. Why? Like I said, I know at college, sometimes a lot of them be fresh out of high school. You can't be in college at 17, yo. Or 18. College keyword, barely legal. The celebrities go to the black college because that's where the kids are, barely legal. Get it? Still a little bit like teenagers, not all the way grown up in the mind. Why? They still being taken care of by their parents, but they're legal. Get it? Naive. That's why they go to black college, y'all. That's their fan base. But I want you to see how this is the market for y'all. Wherever y'all at, remember I said where y'all at, you're going to see that pink? That's y'all code, man. I told you. Freak, kid, pervert, pedo, all of that. Grown-ass woman with an ad on top of that with a pink controller talking about video games. Mary J. Blige is a grown-ass woman in her 50s. Just the code of y'all. Y'all never grow up. Y'all don't even know the difference. We can market child shit with y'all because y'all do shit with y'all children. Y'all on the same level. That's what I'm trying to tell you what all this shit be about, y'all. It's all coded. See that? If this was a Taylor Swift ad or somebody grown, it wouldn't be no Barbie shit. It's supposed to be on kid ads, y'all. It's y'all code is all tied in together, y'all. Freaks, perverts, Geppettos. See that? It's not a mistake. They put an ad of the woman humping on each other. What caught my attention, the ad said something about these thighs are really holding the weight. And it was talking about, it put thighs in the caption. So I'm a man, I look at the thighs. So I'm like, my mom like, here they come. I said, yo, they exploiting these girls. I know what they was doing, y'all. So I know how to read the shit. So I said, let me see the whole ad. I said, yep, there they go, showing them thighs and that ass. They got nothing to do with it. These women don't even know they're being exploited, y'all. That's why they didn't put their name in it. See that? The smaller lady, no, somebody was there, took pictures, used their ass for content because they got a monetized page somewhere, and that's what happened. They got exploited, y'all. I'm giving you the clues of what happened at black colleges. All right? Same way I can go to any black college right now with a camera, find some pretty young lady and say, I'm about to shoot a video. Y'all want to come? That's simple. I don't even got to pay their ad. They just want to be in a video. That's what I just told you has been going on for decades. So we want to know why so many people got degrees. Man, a lot of people got degrees. They can't get no job. No, it's a reason for that shit, y'all. Let me tell y'all something, man. It's common sense. A lot of my smart people know this. When you're in college and you're really getting ready for your career, you're going to have your shit lined up before you even graduate. That's why I say, man, every old cliche I will slay on this channel. When you are in college, working on your career, you start to dibble and dabble and grab over in that career. You be already ready before you graduate. So when you saw a whole wave these past decades of people saying, people got degrees, they can't get a job. No, those were idiots with degrees. They were stupid. There's no such thing as having a college degree and cannot get a job. Know what else happened? A lot of people had college degrees, but they also were still weed heads. Because when they went to college, they got new habits. Some people went to college, and then they also started having fucking kids. It's a lot of reasons why people didn't get a degree. Because what they didn't get, the plan is you're going to go to black college, but you're going to forget about that fucking degree. You're going to do everything else. You're going to have more knowledge in fucking Greek fraternity. You're going to know that knowledge back and forth like the back of your fucking hand. But when it comes to you and your life and your career, 9 times out of 10, you executing your degree is very rare with y'all. We know this already. A lot of y'all have degrees that are fucking irrelevant now. That's right. Because you got degrees, but you wasn't thinking before you got the degree. Am I going to be able to use this degree before I even get it? How much money am I going to make off this shit before I even get it? Then you realize, damn, I can't do no this degree. Why? You was in college partying the whole time. You was with your fucking team. You was doing all this other shit. Oh, y'all told you. When you look at the big picture, you cannot complain about communities when you have proof of all of these colleges. They said every year, right? What they always told you, I'm going to kill every stereotype and cliche you heard. What they say, well, they always talk about the people that failed school and dropped out. They never talk about all the blacks that graduated from college. They never talk about that. Well, I'm going to talk about it today. Well, if all those blacks graduated from college, what did they do with all those degrees for all of these decades? The grandfather went to the college. The son went. The grandkids went. What the fuck happened, y'all? Everybody got a college degree. What the fuck happened? That's why I say your proof is already in your face, y'all. So you telling me there's millions of people in the country right now with degrees, but none of them shit's going to work. Even though it takes degrees to build up what? Communities. I'm a fucking failure. I missed my chance. What happened to a lot of y'all? If I had a college degree, y'all, all right? So I'm just showing you. These girls get exploited at college. See that 52,000 likes. For what? Everybody watching that ass. Exploitation. Nobody care about their name, their body. This is what happened to colleges, y'all. Guess what? It's also grooming for strip poles. A lot of people in college ended up on strip poles. That's what the marching, all that shit is grooming for all that. It's set up where if they don't use their brain, they will use those skills for poles. It's a grooming, y'all. You go to college, you might not be used to showing your body like that, miss. You might be conservative. You know, you don't get down like that. When you start going to that college, they're going to groom your ass. How they going to do it? They're going to get the shortest shorts ever. It's a black college. Like it ain't grown-ass black teachers. Or you get what I'm saying? No. Everywhere y'all be at is perverted, sexual, and freaky, guys. It's the truth. Rolling Stone crowns Missy Elliott, Get Your Freak On, as top 21st century song. Rolling Stone has ranked Missy Elliott's 2001 track, Get Your Freak On. What did they call it, y'all? Rolling Stone crowned Missy Elliott's Get Your Freak On as top 21st century song. What's all the jokes I've been saying, y'all? Did I not say they used to play Missy's song at the freak-offs? When I said shit like, when you get to the Diddy party, you start hearing that shit blasted. Get your freak on, bounce. Get your freak on, bounce. You hear that shit? That shit be bumping through the goddamn freak-off. So you pull up, you hear that shit. Get your freak on, wow, wow, wow. And did I not say that? Told you they pranking the fuck out of y'all. Y'all getting your ass pranked. Because this year, y'all were the biggest freaks. I told you, Freak Nation. They thought I was playing. No. I told you, y'all, Freak Nation. Everybody's ragging y'all low-key, y'all. Told y'all it was the Diddy trial was y'all exposure. It wasn't enough of y'all saying he's fucking disgusting. They didn't see nobody in front of that court saying, lock his ass up, keep him in jail, that nasty motherfucker. Nobody said that. Nobody went online. They kept seeing male strippers and models and interviews and laughter, jokes and trolling. They said they motherfuckers are weird. Nobody said nothing. The same way those politicians did our favorite rappers back in the day with Dolores tucking them, took all the CDs out, stomped on them, burnt them and all that. Y'all didn't do that to Diddy shit. So they said, fuck it. They like it. Crown them. Bingo. Rolling Stone crowns Missy Elliott's Get Your Freak On as the top 21st song of the century. Are you getting it? You guys are the freaks. Freak on, freak off. Freak on, freak off. Are you getting it? Wow, wow, wow. Get your freak on. Boom. That's it. Told you guys are freak. You guys are labeled, whether you know it or not. Remember, I told you. Don't worry about no colors. Don't worry about no race. Everybody look at them as freaks. Freak Nation, aka Weirdo Nation. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm always gonna let you know the update. I'm not gonna have people laughing at you behind your back. I'm not gonna have you going in public thinking shit. I told y'all last year, don't blast rap. They didn't listen. Keep it going. All right, so you got your proof, y'all. You got your proof of LeBron. Everything but a basketball, y'all. So, you got your proof on Mase. He's being destroyed as we speak. Recap. Nobody's going to escape, y'all. Everybody's going to get dragged. This is what they all thought. I told you, it's not about prison. It's about you being content and being destroyed to the day you finish. It's about everybody making a penny off them and laughing their ass off until they all gone. And as they get, let's slow it up. Let's deal with their analytics, y'all. Let's look at this shit. Him and Cameron, 3,000, almost 4,000 views. The question is, right? Let's say they getting good views. Okay, how long they gonna keep it up? How long they gonna keep it going? How long are they gonna keep it going while AI is unleashed on their ass? See that? 211 in a day. So when Fat Joe and Jadakiss sit there playing around, right after that, he don't know. This video lighting his ass up. Hip-hop biggest liar. Fraud. No, y'all. AI is here to undermine everybody. Undermine your ass and drop your pockets. And with this, they know how Jay-Z play in Rock Nation. You can't sue AI. You cannot sue AI. Told you, man. Now go look at all your favorite content creators. And you just keep in mind how this AI shit coming. And it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, will you subscribe to it or not? Because I'm not, but it's not stopping. See that? 211,000 in a day. As hip-hop gets slow, only thing left is the exposure. Meaning the exposure been going on. The exposure is clearer. The more they can cover it up and hide, can't hide behind Diddy trial now. There's nothing to hide, no topics to hide behind, y'all. They are the topics. I just gave y'all a hint. They are the topics. Ain't no fucking topic. The topic is them. Since last year, it's been them. All right? So I'm just showing you. See that? 211,000 in a day. When I said everybody working on rap content, whatever the fuck you call yourself doing, you just keep this shit in mind, all right? Meanwhile, it's a whole lot. Huh? So like I said, you got these kind of slander campaigns of disrespect, laughter, humiliation. When they got the Diddy and Mase, all that shit, all that, look, you got the laughter. I showed you the cartoon of them joking on Mase. Remember I showed y'all weeks ago, right? The cartoon with what? Mase and Cameron together as lovers. Cartoon, right? So I'm showing you every week. That's why I say on this channel, whether you come back or not, the series will continue without you. So a couple weeks ago when I spoke, we looked at the cartoon that somebody made, our homeboy, of Mase in the bed with Diddy. Cam bust through the door. I forgot to show y'all in the cartoon, Cameron actually knocked the door off the fucking hinges. Go in the bathroom and see the dildo baby all. His feelings hurt because the secret is they lovers. Now I showed y'all that 2 weeks ago. Still showing you how they're still being exposed. Okay, 2 weeks ago, video on Mase and Cam lovers. Week later, Mase exposed for what? Wearing a wig. So I'm going to keep showing you. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. Guess what? What Pimp C said about Mase, that's going to start going viral again. What Cameron said about Mase, everything's going to start going viral because the new generation and the people that know the truth, they all behind it. I also think some of this AI videos, y'all, are industry people. I'm not playing. I think some of these AI videos are industry people. I think it's some of them they did dirty. Because think about it, y'all. If I was in the game and I got robbed, I would troll their ass to death with AI videos. Because meanwhile, I control them, destroy their ass, and get paid as I watch them be humiliated. That's what I would do to them if they ever fucked up my career. Damn right. If they fucked up my career, I would pay a company personally to destroy them. Just that's what I would do. Every last one of them I don't like. Yeah. So they all got enemies, so they don't know what's what. Now, mind you, as they're being destroyed with these videos, as their traffic is being taken, people are coming out. As you see, Vlad TV got that stove hot with Gloria Velez. Don't worry, she ain't the last. She ain't the last one. Oh, y'all saw the story with Sweetie, right? Sweetie is being exposed by her homegirl right now. I meant to load it up. She being exposed by her homegirl because they were going to Dubai doing a lot of shit. What she say? Sweetie, they was over there doing coke. Sweetie do witchcraft. She said Sweetie owe her money. So I forgot to pull it up because when I said the last thing you're going to see is their people turning on them. Friends, family, rappers, everybody in the fucking back that know the truth going to come out. Because you forget, it's people that helped them get where they at. See, you might have been my homeboy, bro, but I remember you ain't had shit. I was the man holding you down the whole time. Then now you blew up, you forgot about me, huh, bro? Guess I'm going to come out on you now, bro. That's what's going to be happening. So when I said that's the next chapter going to be everybody coming out on them, giving us content on them. That's why I say they are the content. It's just timing. Everything is just timing. You got to be patient. You got to be patient. See Gloria Velez on Vlad, she motivating other video vixens. So it's a chain of command, y'all. When I said everybody going to come out, gays, straight people, everybody going to come out on their ass, y'all, exposing them. Everybody want their money. Everybody's, because two ways. If I can't take you to court, I guess I got to start my channel on your ass and monetize that shit. Either way, they're going to get their money. So don't be surprised if Gloria Velez got a channel after that. I'm telling you, because she knew that's how it's going to be. See, I put it in the air like that. See, she might come off Vlad. Next, you know, Gloria Velez got a YouTube channel. So when I said the people like Gloria, people that got blackballed in the game, they deserve to have a YouTube channel. It's for them because now they get to speak their piece. This shit ain't for motherfuckers that was on TV and movies that blew up already. Now they in our fucking face. No, we want to hear the motherfuckers we ain't get to hear. We want to see the people. That's what this whole shit was about. It was never about seeing y'all famous ass. No, y'all not famous no more. YouTube make your ass unfamous. That's the part y'all dummies didn't get. Because y'all were always taught to chase the money. So now, Mace, they about to bring up a lot of dirt on you and Cam. Meanwhile, 3,800 views. Just to show y'all. Okay. Somebody adding sauce, y'all. The last of the big I don't like saying names. Y'all know the names I've been showing y'all. Y'all seeing that shit sinking and y'all seeing something ain't right? Okay. Now, Fat Joe and Rock Nation, y'all, is being accused of trying to intimidate this man out of that $20 million lawsuit. All you got to know is the facts. Fat Joe does not have no money, y'all. He's broke. And on top of that, he does not want to be in a hole like Damedash. Damedash is in a hole $25 million. If this lawsuit go on Fat Joe, he will owe $20 million. Him and Jada already got a split. They already got a split. So you know he will never make no more money after this. So it's being said they doing dirty shit to the lawyer, scaring them. It's also being said that Fat Joe been trying to get police to do shakedowns on people. Yeah. One of the men got the lawsuits on him. This one of the lawyers, Tyrone Blackburn, says he's battling serious health issues while accusing Fat Joe and attorney Joe Tacopina of launching a coordinated smear campaign designed to derail a $20 million lawsuit. So they trying to discredit the lawyer, the accuser. The attorney says Fat Joe lawyer is ruining his health. The guy saying Fat Joe and his lawyer trying to unalive him because he got health issues, and he's saying that they trying to torment him, trying to basically scare him off. Now, once again, as far as I know, Fat Joe did more than Diddy, or just as much, because his victim claims he was forced into thousands of explicit acts under threats of violence. So, being said, the man said Fat Joe made him do stuff, pull his penis out, have sex, stuff like that. But this same man is the one that said Fat Joe was dealing with the 15-year-old. Well, I say that's the main part everybody keep forgetting too. Fat Joe's main accusation, that is not the truth, is not proven. His main accusation is he was dealing with a 15-year-old from Europe. That's why I say y'all fucking idiots. I'm talking to anybody who watched Fat Joe and Jada. Y'all not idiots. Y'all are who y'all are. So the main thing is the person that's suing him is also the voice for the other person. So like I said, these are all tangled web. When I say shit like, they really should not be showing their face. Every day they show their face is disrespect. All right? So, you know, like I said, I'm going to say this again. You know what makes it all funny to me why I laugh at these people? Because what y'all don't get, these videos are white people. I say that to make it even more funnier and more. I want you to be so fucking mad. When I watch all these guys in the rap department try so hard to be somebody, then I see a matter of fact, y'all, this ain't AI. If I'm not mistaken, it's a man. I seen a white man doing a podcast, getting a lot of numbers, covering rap shit. But it's the AI videos that make me laugh when it's a white voice. Because when it's a white voice breaking down hip-hop more than the average black person even fucking know. I look at it like this. The black people don't know shit about hip-hop, even though they talk about it all day. So when I watch a video with a white voice breaking hip-hop down with truth to the lowest point of facts, everything accurate, that shit, I be laughing. Because I be like, yo, it's funny how this shit actually know more hip-hop than fucking black people running their mouth. Which means, when I was telling you, this shit is not about no slander, this shit is being done with facts and truth and proof. So when you hear a white person saying, Fat Joe is a rapper, but Fat Joe has been exposed for being a liar. He built his career of Puerto Rico and things that shit be sounding funny as hell because it be telling the truth. But I be saying this because all of these blacks love hip hop. They cover this shit every day and they still not going to win in this shit. Still not going to win. That's the whole funny part of it all. They slay each other, cut each other's throat, all this shit, still content from each other. They tear each other the fuck down and still lose. Because it's one thing people know the game about y'all. I learned the shit too. All you got to do is sit back, let them destroy themselves. And when they finish, you come and take all the money. They're going to do it every time. And that's what's happening. So when I said it's new people, these are the new people, y'all. All the new people coming to take all their views. But like I said, more professional settings, more professional work. See, they from an era based on opinion and who you like. I told you we're not in that time no more. That's why now they seeing nobody likes them. Being that y'all based on who like y'all, nobody like you no more. That's why your views gonna go down. See that? And once the regular people start watching you, you're gonna really be gone. Because what Mary J. Blige, y'all, she about to do a movie. Mary J. Blige is doing the same thing Taylor Swift did. She's going to be filming her Madison Square Garden concert and putting it in the theaters. The number one question is who going to go see it? I'm going to tell you today, Mary's shit is going to flop. It doesn't matter how many women go see it. There's only going to be one type of woman go see it. And it's not going to be enough for, it's not going to be enough. It's going to be considered a flop. I think they're doing something new. Only time y'all will ever see a concert is going to be in a movie. I think that's the new shit for y'all because y'all don't sell no movie tickets. Y'all don't sell out arenas no more. So I think now y'all got to sell movie tickets. But J-Lo did the same thing with Mary about to do. It didn't work. It flopped. Will Smith tried it. It flopped. Here's Mary's turn. Mary's going to flop, y'all. Because she's affiliated with Diddy. It's going to flop. I'll make it clear for you again. if the whole America don't go see Mary movie, it's gonna flop. And it's gonna flop. It's gonna flop. It is, y'all. I'm sorry to tell you. I think Mary being set up for failure too. Because she's from the era, y'all. She's from the family. Like I say, Mary could do whatever she wanted in front of us, but according to the history books, her legacy, she's not going to escape the diddler. Meaning what? Promoters know better. Advertisers know better. Get it? Only people they have is their fans. And it said this. Guess what? Guess that's the main thing I put Mary here. What I wanted y'all to know the name of the shit is called. For my fans. That's the concept, for my fans. So when I said the only thing they got left is their fans, that is it. But when you're an entertainer, you got to have more than your fans, y'all. You got to always have new people coming in, learning about you. You got to have every new generation knowing about you, meaning you got to be relevant, up to date. When all your fans are from the 90s, in the early 2000s, it's not going to work. And I'm trying to tell you the same formula for Mary, it goes for all of them. They are not in with the now. They have only sustained because their era did not move on. Their era didn't find nothing new. Their era is stuck in the past. Their era is in their second childhood. That is the only reason why these people have still been around all of this time. Other than that, they were supposed to have been gone. If we put them all together, I can show you one current artist that is more successful than all of them put together, record sale wise all together, money wise all together, clout all together, views, subs. It doesn't matter. We can take 10 of these artists and put them together. They will not add up to one Drake. They won't add up to one Weeknd. They won't add up to one Rihanna. They won't add up to one Nicki. It is that simple, and I just broke down the past era we just been through that just won. The Weeknd, Drake, Nicki, Future. All of them still winning, all of them still at the top, all of them still rich. So like when I said, y'all try to make me think a whole era didn't just take place, y'all wanted me to go back to early 2000s and 90s, and I said no. Because I lived through other eras than just one era. When you stuck on one era, that really means, guys, you didn't do nothing else with your life. That's really all you really was doing. Most of y'all were just in the house, still listening to Mary. Bro, you were still riding around playing Cam like you do to this day. You still was in the house blasting Jay-Z, bro. That's why you still love them. I've been finished with them. All right? So I'm saying that her tour, her show is going to be called Me, something like that, for me and my fans, or for my fans. That's the name of her shit. But just know, that's every last one of them left might as well do a song called that, just me and my fans. And their title on YouTube, might well put just for my fans. And that's it. Nobody else care about them, y'all. So, number love, y'all. But we are not going to ruin the rest of our day talking about these fucking dry-ass losers. All right? We did it already. I'm giving y'all all the updates. Fat Joe. Yankees roast Fat Joe for awful performance. Fat Joe career been finished. He is dead. He been dead. They on YouTube perpetrating like they got careers, but they don't. YouTube is not a career. Spotify is not a career for them. For us, it is, not them. Why? God damn it, YouTube take 30% of Fat Joe money. God damn it, he worked for YouTube too. Newsflash. Him and Jada got to split that money 50-50 after YouTube take their 30%. Are you getting it? All right. Fat Joe had to run to YouTube because his ass cannot be seen. All you got to know, don't believe me, y'all. He cannot go to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx and show his face. Yankee fans roast Fat Joe, awful performance because his rap was fucking trash. He was singing Lean Back without Remy, 2004. He was singing all the way up without Remy, and they didn't want to hear that shit. What else? He got roasted for being a dumb nigga with Tim's on. All right? Because he from that era, he want to keep bringing Tim's back. No, Jay-Z, you can wear Tim's. You can wear them too, Fat Joe. I ain't never wearing them shits. Sorry. Y'all stay in the past, nigga. I got some Michael Kors boots look better than them shits. Yeah, I wear what I want to wear. And they cost 2 times more than Tim's. You get it? You want to be petty like that? No, I'm not stuck in the past, bro. Y'all don't deserve to wear no Yankee. Y'all should not wear no more Yankee paraphernalia at all. Please. Knock it off. Fat Joe ripped for rocking Tim's on the pitcher mound. Fucking up the goddamn mound. See that? Clown. But y'all still was listening. No, this is before he started a podcast. They still listen to Fat Joe. Meanwhile, this shit with world news, he's a fucking clown, y'all. For many reasons. Why else is he a clown, y'all? The fool was endorsing the vice president for 15 grand, standing outside with a goddamn poster. Everybody that did not vote for Kamala does not like Fat Joe. That's a lot of millions. So we looked it up. Somebody said Yankee fans are 1 point. They said the Yankee fans damn near 1 billion people. They don't like Fat Joe. That's a fact. Anybody that voted for the president, they don't like Fat Joe. That's a fact. Let me make it clear for y'all. The whole America does not like Fat Joe, y'all. You getting it now? Nobody like him. Even the white boy had to tell the truth. He's a fucking liar. Fat Joe is hip-hop's biggest liar. But guess who listened to him? Guess who believes him? White people have been telling all these blacks all week. Al Sharpton a lot of y'all. That them rallies, that was fake. All week telling their ass. Y'all are so dumb. White people got to tell y'all shit now. That's how sorry y'all are. I'm about to get out of here now. I'm about to get out of here. Shout out to my people, period. Y'all know y'all are. We're going to get out of here, y'all. This shit is a disgrace. Y'all stay tuned. Everything is now diverse. We're going into 2026, headed towards 2030, y'all. The world has moved on, and there's no more talking. No laughs today, y'all. Just boy shit. So forgive me on this. We had to talk about it. What else we got to talk about? Deion Sanders' son is broke. Deion Sanders' son, Shiloh, is claiming he is broke, y'all. What is going on with these men and they fucking incompetent kids? The apple does not fall from the tree. It don't fall far from the tree. They're saying you guys are really stupid, and now your kids are stupid. There's no hiding it. There's no ducking, no dodging. There's no perpetrating. You are the reflection of your father. So don't talk to me about, I ain't have my father. They got fathers. Look at Bronny. All right, bro. It ain't no excuse no more. Young man, because you had no father, it's not an excuse to be an idiot. Bronny has his mom. Bronny has his father. He's still a fucking dummy. All right? No more excuses, y'all. No more. No, the thing is, you got to be your own person. Because, like the joke was told to me, I always knew that shit. Like that joke when he said, I let my parents do my homework. I went to school the next day. I got all that shit wrong. Yep. I knew I always knew better than that. Some things, y'all, you cannot listen to your parents on. As you get older, you got to be your own person, even if you fail on your own. Failing is learning. Y'all was scared to fail. That's why you never learned shit. When you take shortcuts, you don't learn shit. Try to buy your way, you don't learn shit. That's why the world is the way it is. People were scared of failure, y'all. What's failure? Facing the facts, facing the truth, feeling that pain. Yeah, they wanted to run from pain, y'all. Now they got pain on their ass. If it wasn't for that young man to the right, there would be no such thing as Coach Prime. There would be no such thing as shedeursanders. You got your proof. Travis Hunter got drafted before his son. His son got married. Travis Hunter got married. Deion didn't support him. Travis Hunter got more money than Shedeur. But you don't hear about Travis Hunter now, do you? You keep hearing about Deion blood clots and his son failure, don't you? You hear more about Shedeur failure than Travis winning. Why? Because that's Deion's son. Nigga, you gonna focus on my son even when he on the bench. That's how they work. The black experience is controlled. All right? It's been all these black athletes winning, but your sorry ass been still talking about Shedeur, waiting for him to play. Meanwhile, you're missing the whole game. On that note, Johnny come lately, we will get out of here. Like this woman told you, Johnny, too late to run. Don't try to move out of state now. You already behind. She know what's up. Everybody knows about the code of Johnny. Warns Americans that moving abroad now take months, not weeks. She telling you, you can't just get up and go like that. That shit take months to move out this country. So, now that you got it, Pooh Shiesty grandmother told him, cut that bush off your head, boy. And how the hell you get your hair braided in jail anyway? Yeah, I know what you was doing in there. That's what his grandmother said, y'all. Cut that shit off. I think his grandmother was on this channel. Look, his grandmother told him straight up. Hold on, let's go. Granny said, cut that shit, boy. Pooh Shiesty tell his grandma he'll cut his dreads off after she tells him she doesn't like his hair. Guess what, though? I ain't gonna lie. I told y'all before, my grandmother told me about dressing. A lot of shit I do because of my grandmother. Straight up. My grandma was not with that bum shit. She was not with that going house any kind of way. She was the one who told me, you going to get a haircut and take me to the... No, my grandma was on that shit. Bought me my first Adidas suit. Bought me my first pair of shell toe Adidas when I thought I would Run DMC. My grandma did that shit. My grandma took me shopping the most. Green Acres Mall, King Plaza. Grandma, I want this. Whatever I want. She bought Polo. My grandmother made me get fresh, y'all. Straight up. My grandma was embarrassing, y'all. My grandmother the type, we going outside, she would pull our car. Like, my grandmother was embarrassed. She would have looked. Where you going with that? I'm talking about on some real shit, make you feel low. So I knew about dressing young, y'all. Because plus, you know, it come from the church. When they take you to the church, you're going to be fresh. Then when you go outside at the church, you're going to be fresh. When you go to school, you're going to be fresh. That's how it always was. Take them clothes. You ain't fucking up your good. You're going to put on them play clothes. But when it's time to go out, you will be fresh. Raising that shit. So I told y'all, man, y'all got flipped. See how his grandma was checking his ass? Boy, you need to cut that. Grandma know what's up. So I'm just showing y'all, man. Y'all forgot who the fuck y'all are. That's why you weirdos now. On that note, we out. What's up, Melanice? What's up, Sergeant? What's up, Timo? Shaolin? What's up, High Tech? What's up, everybody on deck? What's up, family? Where y'all been at? What's up, Roach? What's up, Roosh? Tiger? Shout out to everybody that's in tune, the new people, everybody. What's up, y'all? Oh, yeah, I got something for y'all members. I'll be putting up later, man. Movie the code. C Mills, what's up, Renee? All, I'll be releasing on Saturday. Other than that, y'all enjoy y'all day. Let's get out of here. One.